Senior on the CR80, the Ripper.
She's a ripper. Flashback to 1984. You meet the smartest people on a Honda. You meet the fastest people on a Honda. They say you meet nice people on a Honda too. I'll buy that. What a flashback to 84. If this thing is that fast with my 220-pound butt on it, imagine how fast it is with an 80-pound kid that can ride. Holy shit. What an absolute ripper. Liquid, it's like a shrunk down. Honey, I shrunk the CR500. Look at this thing. Absolutely gorgeous. Classic Honda CR80 two-stroke. Runs like a bear. Beautiful piece. USA, USA. Wow. What a kick-ass piece. That's all I gotta say. Hark, what do I hear? Wow. What a cool machine. I guess I'll start at the top here. What's that down there? Bring it up, bring it up! You got a Hark, I hear an MX360. Can you bring that stand over here, the black stand in the folder? Wow. Right here, it's fine. Grab the folder. What do you got there, Uncle Billy?
Got the MX360. It's actually called an RT2.
Wow.
So running rich, we just got her fired up.
What year?
Got some tuning to do on her. She's good though.
What year is it?
I think it's a 73 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Nice piece, man. Brand new motor. Wow. What a cool piece. Who did?
I did.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, back to the Honda CR80. This is a 1984 model Honda CR80. It is a liquid-cooled beast, obviously. Look at the long travel forks on this thing. I guess I'll start up at the top. It's got a brand new set of Renthal handlebars, brand new Ori grips, brand new lever, clutch, brake lever and perch. The Renthal crossbar pad is new. The kill switch is new. The front fender, rear fender, and side panels are all new. The graphics on the tank, front fender, and the number plate number ones are all brand new, as are the HRC and American flag logos on the back. It's got brand new hardware on the seat. Let me pull it off the stand so you can get a better view of it. The bike's been completely gone through here by the techs at Kaplan Cycles in the New England Motorcycle Museum. Brand new Dunlop tires, front and rear. Brand new gold chain on it. New air filter. The engine has 205 pounds of compression, which is solid. Can you bring that work order over here for me, please? I can go by memory, but I'll read off the work order too of everything that was done. Thank you. We just put about $2,000 of parts and labor into the bike. It's been completely gone through. The engine runs, it is extremely fast. It pulls, I'll bet in a drag race this is pretty close to a 125 because the power to weight ratio is equivalent. So, and it hauls my ass around like nothing. It absolutely hauls the mail. Let me go over the work order here for you real quick. Starting at the top, it was steam dismantled and then steam cleaned, hot water pressure washed and hand washed. The frame and the subframe were painted VMX orange, the original factory color. The exhaust pipe and silencer were painted the high temp semi-gloss black with the correct color. The rear brake pedal, the kicker, and all the aluminum forks. Take a look at the aluminum on the lower fork lowers. Those are all machine polished by hand, as was the Kickstarter and the rear brake pedal. The wheel hubs were steam cleaned, hand washed. The hubs were touched up. The engine cases were painted the high temp semi-gloss black. The triple clamps were touched up, painted, and the seat is a original seat cover in good condition, which is pretty remarkable. At least I'm pretty sure it's a seat cover. Can't be positive. That's what it came to us with. The bike has brand new Bridgestone tires, brand new brake lever and perch, new Bike Master 520 gold chain, new front tire in tube, new rear tire in tube. Again, I mentioned full plastic kit, side covers, rear fender, front fender, radiator shrouds, new white backgrounds, new Renthal bars, 205 psi compression. The carb was cleaned and rejetted. The reeds were checked and they're in good condition. The air filter was cleaned and oiled. The front and rear tires and tubes were installed, chain installed, and the bike was gone through with a full rotisserie detail, including the paint work that was done. It was 9 hours of detail shop labor and 6.5 hours in the service department for a total of $1,395 in labor and $500 in parts plus shop supplies and tax came to $2,036 was invested in the restoration. More of a resto mod, if you will. It wasn't put back to stock. It has some cool graphics on it, which we do on most of our Hondas, the American flag theme. It has the gold chain. Other than that, it's all original. Renthal bars were an upgrade from the stock stuff. It has a little bit of patina on it, as you'd expect from a 36-year-old bike. A little bit of patina on the chrome upper right here. The frame wasn't completely repainted. It was more touch-up painted, just the visible areas. A couple scratches on the tank. You know, it's not a brand new bike. But it's one that was obviously not ridden by the kid that owned it much because the original rims are in excellent condition. Look at the swing arm graphics on here. You know, we wouldn't have gone this far on it if the thing was a turd to start with. The original graphics are in excellent condition. The swing arms aren't all chewed up. The frame rails are on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm going to give this side a 9.5. I don't even feel a ding in there at all. They feel perfectly straight, as does the frame on this side feels perfect too. The exhaust system, the original exhaust is in mint condition too. Usually they're all dented up on the bottom here. I don't feel any dents in there. Surprisingly, it cooled down real quick. A couple minutes later, must have been running cool. Anyway, so just an awesome classic 2-stroke 80. These things absolutely rip. It's now a collector's item at 36 years old, but it's one you can enjoy and ride. And you buy a brand new 85 as soon as you roll it off the lot. You know, it's going to cost you over $5,000 out the door. As soon as you roll it off the lot, it's worth $335. You lose a lot of money. Whatever you pay for this one, next year it's going to be worth more if you take care of it because they're going up in value. It looks just like an 84 CR500 and a 125 and 250. It's the same colors and everything. So if you're completing a collection, this is a great bike to add to the collection. There's a key and carb, reed valve induction, 80cc, 2-stroke ripper, liquid cooled. Check off all the boxes, man. It's all there. Junior, is there anything you'd like to add about this classic Honda before we wrap it up?
No, man, I'm sure the shipping rates will be reasonable. Message your zip for a quote. Pretty self-explanatory, guys. Not often. We get the CR80s and the CR60s, which we have a small batch of coming this week.
You know, I would have loved to take it off-road, but this thing is, sometimes they come out so clean, I didn't want to bring it back down the dock after ripping it up the dirt hill here. This thing's ready to roll into the museum exactly like it is. Check out the front tire up close. Check out the rear tire, the forks. Everything's clean, polished, replaced, painted, what have you. You know, it's pure perfection. Like I said, it's going back in the museum for storage. If you have any questions about it, give us a call, 860-454-7024. If you've been looking for a sweet vintage 80 to add to your collection, snap this one up, folks. You're not going to find a nicer, clean one with straight original rims. The suspension's mint on it. The engine cases are great. And the main component, which I always harp on, is the frame. The frame on this thing's a 9.5, maybe even a 10, indicating it hasn't been flipped over, hasn't been smashed. The thing's probably never. I'll bet money this bike's never even cleared a double jump. This is a bike that was owned by a kid that didn't ride it much. Very low hour original components on it, still in good shape. So 205 psi on the motor. Motor's super solid, and it hauls ass. How'd it sound ripping up the driveway? That sounds good, huh? Well, thanks for watching. I had a lot of fun doing this bike, seeing it get cleaned up and painted and new graphics. It looks awesome, and it came out beautiful. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and God bless America.